Job 30. We are just a few days away. We're like, what, a week away-ish from God responding to Job. Oh, boy. The crescendo. Here we go. Job 30. Job's now juxtaposing his current state with the previous chapter of all his glory and everything and his prestige and honor and wonder in the community, in the land. Job 30. But now those younger than I mock me, whose fathers I disdained to put with the dogs of my flock. Indeed, what good was the strength of their hands to me? Vigor has perished for them, or had perished for them. From want and famine they are gaunt, who gnaw the dry ground at night in waste and desolation, who pluck mallow by the bushes. I don't know what mallow is. And whose food is the root of the broom shrub. I'm sure that's something that's crusty. They are driven from the community. They shout against them as against a thief. So they dwell in the dreadful valleys, in holes of the earth and of the rocks. Among the bushes they cry out. Under the nettles they are gathered together. Fools, even those without a name. They were scourged from the land, and now they have become their taunt. Now I have become their taunt. I have even become a byword to them. They abhor me and stand aloof from me, and they do not refrain from spitting at my face, because he has loosed his bowstring and afflicted me. They have cast off the bridle before me. On the right hand their brood arises. They thrust me aside. They thrust aside my feet and build up against me their way of destruction. They break up my path. They profit from my destruction. No one restrains them. As through a wide breach they come. Amid the tempest they roll on. Terrors are turned against me. They pursue my honor as the wind, and my prosperity has passed away like a cloud. And now my soul is poured out within me. Days of affliction have seized me. At night it pierces my bones within me, and my gnawing pains take no rest. By a great force my garment is distorted. It binds me about as a collar of my coat. He has cast me into the mire, and I have become like dust and ashes. I cry out to you for help, but you do not answer me. I stand up, and you turn your attention against me. You have become cruel to me. With the might of your hand you persecute me. You lift me up to the wind and cause me to ride. You dissolve me in a storm. For I know that you will bring me to death and to the house of meeting for all living. Yet does not one in a heap of ruins stretch out his hand? Or in his disaster, therefore, cry out for help? Have I not wept for the one whose life is hard? Was not my soul grieved for the needy? When I expected good, then came evil. When I waited for light, then darkness came. I am seething within and cannot relax. Days of affliction confront me. I go about mourning without comfort. I stand up in the assembly and cry out for help. I have become a brother to jackals and a companion to ostriches. My skin turns black on me, and my bones burn with fever. Therefore, my harp is turned to mourning, and my flute to the sound of those who weep. So once again, he starts off with this, like, looking at the current state, talking about the enemies, but then he gets to his real enemy at the moment, like the real person that is in verse 19. Right? He's talking about them, they, but then the real wound He has cast me into the mire. I cry out to you for help, and you do not answer. He gets to the real pain. It's almost like he can handle his enemies, but he really just is bewildered by the way God is treating him. Because if God is for you, who can be against you, kind of deal, right? So he knows that, and he's like, but God's not for me. So what hope do I have? Truly hopeless. I can't even reach out to you. I reach out to men for help, and they hate me. They look at me with disgust. Who else do I have to go to? I only have you to go to. But you've turned against me. So you can understand what's going on, man. I mean, this is an unimaginable place to be in. It's unimaginable to have God just say, yeah, we'll do whatever. Do whatever to him. So it's a tough spot. So Job is wrestling with that. And then, we'll get into 31. He's going to talk about the persistence of his, or just how, whatever, we'll get into it. I don't want to spoil it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Read your Bible.